organized file now. And look, that was fast. Look, you see how fast that was? Yo, what's up with y'all? Jaykleezie. And bro, the other day I was going through my downloads folder, and like, I don't know how my downloads folder got this disorganized, but like, I hate it. Like, I hate it. Like, look at this. I hate it. Super disorganized. Just not enough. It's just super disorganized, you know what I'm saying? So I thought, why don't I just go ahead and make some type of coding thing like with Python that can kind of clean that up in like one button. You know what I'm saying? It can put it in different folders and things like that. So I might see if I can build it right in front of y'all for real. Of course, with AI, you know, kind of speed things through. So let's get straight to it. All right, so the script could be a little better, but it's what I have so far. So I have a problem with my download folder is disorganized. Make a script that can set a path, and with the click of the button, be able to organize the folder based on the file format. So like if you have an MP3, put in the MP3 folder or audio folder. If you have like an MP4 or video, put that in the video folder. If you have a text file, put that in the text file. If you have a PDF file, put that in the PDF file. Things like that, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and see what they come up with. And it's so crazy how AI has got this far, bro. Like, and this is a simple idea. So it's using linktr to for the UI. So yeah, I'm just gonna copy this code and put it into VS Code. And if you don't know what VS Code is, basically it's a code editor, basically. Allow you to write code and run it on your computer. So let's like break it down. You know, I'm a software engineer, I can kind of like, you know, gauge what's going on. So like right above here, you have the different file types. So basically like a hash map. So basically you have your images, you have your videos, audio, documents, archives, and code files, which is a huge plus. So images, you know, you got your PNG, JPEGs, GIFs, and so forth. Video, same thing, MP4, MOV, audio, MP3 wave, documents, PDF docs, .text, you know, Excel file, you know, things like that, and so forth, so forth. All right, so basically it's getting a list of all the files in the folder, basically. So let's say you have a list, one is a PDF, so-and-so PDF, jaykleezie.pdf, jaykleezie MP3, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna take that whole path, get the file name, lowercase it, get the extension name, and then put it into one of these categories right here. That's basically what it is. Then you have basic GUI stuff, you know, to kind of make it an app, so you can, and not just stuck in the terminal. You can kind of just click a button, set a path, and boom, be done. So with that being said, let's go ahead and run it and see what happens. Okay, here it go right here. So we got like a, you know, I ain't gonna say it's super modern, but you know, it's better than the terminal, I'll tell you that. So let's go ahead and browse. Let's hit the documents. Yes. So we just selected my downloads folder, right? All right, let's see if this works, y'all. Let's see if this works. Let me press organize folder. Something happened. I got a error. You know, if you haven't noticed, like my template or my overlay, you know, my OBS overlay is gone. I don't know if you can see that, but my OBS overlay was in my downloads folder. So I guess it organized it, and now it told me, it identifies it right there, boom. And then yeah, and it, you know, got an error because I'm currently using it. And it kind of did it, but it came across that file, and like, you know, it broke. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix that, and I'm gonna see y'all in a little bit. All right, so I'm back. So I fixed the problem. So we're gonna go ahead and run the script again and see what we get. Go on to download, select, And let's press organize. We gonna start it over. This is probably the last time, I promise. So go ahead, let's run it again. Select my downloads folder and organize file now. And look, that was fast. Look, you see how fast that was? Folder has been organized. So it's much better. Like everything's in a folder, which I like. So it didn't organize the folders for obvious reasons, because you can't really get an extension file type from a folder for real. But that's a workaround for another day. But what I'm more concerned at is all of these things that were like once this loose files. I hate loose files. I only like organized folders. So we got our archives, all my like zip files and things like that. Got my audio files because I'm a producer and an artist, so I'm always downloading MP3s or waves, you know, from Discord or whatever. Got my code files, documents, some images, and other, which is like, you know, miscellaneous stuff, things like that. So simple stuff like that you can do, bro, thanks to AI. And with a little bit of software engineering skills, you know, you can troubleshoot. Because as you can see, you will run into errors vibe coding. I'm telling you, you will run into errors. So just having a little knowledge of, you know, how to, you know, debug stuff and troubleshoot, and have a little bit of software engineering mindset in that, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you watching this. If you like this type of video, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see y'all in the next video.